So these are my patterns. Here I have my back and I have my front. Okay, so right now I'll be lowering the neckline of the front and the back, and this depends on your preference. Okay, so but here I will be coming down by 1/4 inch on the front, and on the shoulder, the neck point into the shoulder line, 1/4 inch as well. Though later I reduced, took out about 1/2 inch. Okay, altogether I took out 3/4 inch, but I didn't take out the 1/2 inch until I was ready to stitch. Okay, it was when I was about to turn the neckline that I did that. So you can do whatever you like on the neckline. So here I'll be measuring the armhole. Okay, so I'm measuring the armhole now, and this armhole I will divide it by 2. Okay, so but before I do that, I'm trying to measure the armhole of the back pattern to see if the measurements are the same, both the front and the back. And here I realized that the measurement is about 3/4, okay, more than the front. So here on the back I have 8 3/4, and I think on the front I have 8 inches. Okay, no, 8.5 on the front and like 8.875, that is 8.9 on the back. So here I am taking out an invisible dart. There's something we call an invisible dart. So this will not show on your fabric, but I'll be explaining further in my next video. Okay, so now let's continue. I have taken out the dart on the armhole, and here is what I have. So by the time I measured I took the measurement again after taking out this dart on the armhole, it's like 1/8 more than the front armhole, which is fine for me. Okay, so and this will not affect your pattern, it will not affect the outcome. All right, so now I'm just erasing the old neckline and of course leaving out the new neckline. So this is the neckline I have. Like I said, you can do whatever you like on the neck. It has nothing to do, so with the overall stuff. So just do it the way you like. So here I'm measuring down 1 1/4 from the neck point into the neckline. 1 1/4. Okay, and here, since I have measured the armhole, I already know the measurement. So all I will do is to divide the armhole measurement by 2 and add 1/2 inch to it. Okay, so once you add 1/2 inch to it, you will just mark it on the armhole. So your armhole measurement here divided by 2. So if you have 8.5, or for example you have 10, then divided by 2 will be 5 inches. So then you add 1/2 inch to it to make 5.5. Okay, and this 5.5 you will measure it right from the shoulder point into the armhole this way, and you do what? You mark. Right? So this is what you will do. Okay, so and once you mark, then you connect to the 1 1/4 inch that you already marked on the neck line. And this is what I have. So in the middle here, just make sure you get the midpoint of this line. You go up by 3/8 of an inch. So here I'm just placing the tape and folding over just to get the midpoint, and on this point I'm going to measure up as you are seeing now, 1/2 inch or 3/8, and here I measure 3/8. So I'm just curving it this way. Okay, so I'll repeat the same thing on the back armhole. Okay, All right, so this is what I have. Okay, so now I'm cutting. Okay, so now I'm labeling my pattern. It is very important you label your pattern, okay, so that you know where the shoulder is, the rest of the neckline is, and the, armhole, okay? You can see the pointed parts. Please make sure you make it a bit curvy, very important. So this is my final pattern for the back, okay? Now I'm going to go over to the front, and before I cut the front, I'm going to create a princess line here. So on the shoulder, I will get the midpoint. And from this point, I'll connect to the nipple point. Okay, so here from the from the neck point, I'm measuring down, down into the pattern, just to get the under bust length. Okay, that is from shoulder to under bust, and I'm just ruling across. So this is my under bust line. So from the outer that leg, I'm going to measure 3/4, okay, on the side front. Then here I will measure 1/2 inch. Okay, then I can connect. So here you connect to the 3/4 inch. And here you connect to the 1/2 inch. Okay, I have done this several times in some of my videos. If you have been following me, I'm sure this shouldn't be a new thing to you. Okay, this is a kind of bustier effect that you will have on your pattern, whether you put lining or you put wadding or you put stay, is going to be good. Okay, here I did not add stay to it and it was okay. All right, so this is what I have. So here I will just make it a bit curvy. Okay, this is too pointed, so I'm just curving it a little, those pointed parts. And now I can cut. Here I'm labeling it as well. Okay, so because if you don't do this, you may end up getting confused, and it won't really be okay for you. Okay, so now I'm separating it. Can you see? Through the princess line that I drew there. Okay, so this is what I have. This is the side front. So it's going to be, so you can see that this piece is a bit sharp. So all you need to do is to blend it a little. So this is what I have for my front, and I have this one for my back, and I have this. So next is my sleeve. Okay, so this is my sleeve, this is the front part, and this is the back part. So all I need to do from here, this is my middle line. Okay, let me just rule it out. Let me highlight it properly. My middle line. So here, I'll make use of this cutout, and I will place it accordingly. This is the armhole. So the armhole is like this, facing this way. So I'll just place it. You know, this is the beginning, this is the shoulder. So the armhole is like this. So if I'm to join the sleeve to the armhole, of course I'm going to start from the beginning here, and the beginning will match up with the beginning, right? So I'll just hold this part and place it this way. Okay, and please place it like 1/4 of an inch away from, or 1/8 of an inch away from the middle line. So I will do 1/4. So from here now, let me just eyeball 1/4. So now place it this way. I'll measure what I have on the armhole curve of the cutout piece. So after measuring, I'll transfer the measurement onto this area, because that is where the cutout piece belongs. All right, so once I measure it like that, I will just mark, and I will do the same on the other side. Measure the armhole area of the cutout piece and transfer the measurement onto the crown area of the sleeve, and I will mark as well. Okay, so after marking the end of this cutout piece, I'm going to just place it on that point there, that my marking. Okay, then I wouldn't mind if it lays well on the upper part, or the peak of the sleeve, because that alone will serve as an ease, okay, on the shoulder by the time you fix the sleeve, or you attach the sleeve to the bodice. I hope you understand. So that's enough, is like an ease, and it is very, very important there is an ease around there. Okay, so once you place it this way, then you blend it around, blend it up. So just do it the way I'm doing right now, so that by the time you fix it, it won't be too tight on your shoulder or on the neck area. So this is the essence of this. Okay, because you can't just place it anyhow. You won't expect the cutout piece to just lay flat on the crown like that. It won't happen that way. So this is what you will do. Just blend it out this way, you can measure like half an inch into the sleeve and just blend it around this way. Okay, so can you see what I have now? So here is the neckline, here is the neckline. Okay, so like I said, the very first thing you will do is to measure what you have here and mark the point. Measure what you have here and indicate it here. Then you place it here and like that. Okay, so it's easier to blend this way than trying to place it from here. Okay, considering this shoulder line. So it's easier to do it this way. Okay, so don't forget back, front. This is shoulder, shoulder. Okay, so please don't forget to blend this place properly. And here, so you're going to put seam allowance here, you're going to put seam allowance here, then you're going to put seam allowance here as well. Okay, and seam allowance here. So it's going to be this way. This is the front and this is the back. So I have used my pattern to cut on fabric. So this is my back. You can, make this place curvy by trimming it, just, in a way to avoid that sharp edges that you are seeing there. So here I have my front and I have my sleeve with the seam allowances added all round. Okay. Now for this side front and for the middle of the front is cut on fold. You can see. So here I have two pieces of the side front to make the full front. Can you see? This is what I have, and here I have the back. So here I have attached the panels together to make the full front. Okay, and for my sleeve I am going to be gathering the down part with a smoking thread. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing for the sleeve. And for the shoulder part as well, you can see, so I'll just bring the two together this way, combine it this way and stitch. I'll attach with pins then and stitch permanently. So this is going to rest on the shoulder. This is going to be on the shoulder. Okay, so it's going to connect both the back and the front together. So, and this is what I have. Okay, so and this is the outcome. This is the full dress. This is the full dress. You can see how beautiful it looks with no lining. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.